Hello Dave is ad-free thanks to all you guys supporting the channel on Patreon. All income from donations and Patreon are used directly to upgrade cameras, light, microphones, software, things that allow me to produce more and better looking videos for you guys. All Patreons also get a discount at the merch store, and you have the option to get your name listed at the end of every video. So become a Patreon by following the link in the video description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Dave with Down to Earth Astronomy. It's Monday, so let's have a look at what's been going on in Elite and what will happen in the coming week. First of all, of course, there's lots of different activities going on, but we're going to start with one that's about to close, and that is the Double Federation bonus. It's been running for about 2 weeks now, I think, and of course a lot of commanders have used this opportunity to get their Federation rank up and get towards the Corvette, and get that unlocked. And for those who maybe didn't get the chance, well, it's probably by the time this video goes live, it is probably over. If not, there should only be a few hours left of it. So practically speaking, it is over by now. But there's plenty of other activities to going on in Elite that you might pique your interest. First of all, we have a community goal running at the moment. It was a little cryptic when they posted it. They announced that it was like a trade community goal and a combat community goal. And they said there was a chance for commanders to get a large cash reward. I can't remember the exact wording of it, but essentially it says, well, there's going to be a good opportunity to make a decent amount of credit out of it. I think they call a cargo full of credits, which I was how much is a cargo full of credits? But it's become apparent now that the community goals has been running for a bit. We can see the tiers are paying a rather significant amount of credits. There are, as I said, 2 community goals. There's the combat and the trade one. The trade one has reached tier 7 out of 8. When it reaches tier 8, it will end. And currently the prices stand at the top. You can get 75 million, and as it goes down to, I think it's the top 10%, you get 44 million, and the top 25% you get 33 million. So there's definitely some good opportunities to make some decent credit out of this community goal. The combat community haven't been played by that many players, so it hadn't reached the highest tier, and therefore the reward is this high. Right now the top reward is only at 23 million. But that might increase over time, and these are running for about a week, and since the trade community goal is pretty close to getting done, maybe if that finishes early, some people move over to the combat one and increase the rank of the tier of that a little bit as well. Also, as part of the Christmas celebrations, of course, we have the free ARXs that Frontier is giving out at the moment. If you haven't seen this, if you log in every day now until Christmas, I think including the 25th, you will get a number of free ARXs just by logging in. You don't have to do anything, just log in, and you will have a message in your inbox saying, congratulations, you have this many free ARXs. It started on Friday, and I think both Friday and Saturday people got 100 ARXs, and today, where this is recorded on Sunday, we got 150 ARXs. So and the Frontier did say that they will increase it over time as we move closer to Christmas. So we're probably going to see us be able to collect a decent amount of ARXs over the Christmas period. And of course, at the same time, Frontier is now also running some special paint jobs you can buy in the store. In the previous years, of course, the only way to get those was to fork over some money. But now, of course, with the ARXs, well, they can help pay towards at least some of it. Or at least if you log in every day up to Christmas, I will expect you can buy some decent stuff by Christmas time with the amount of ARXs you will have collected from the daily reward. I think it's a nice gesture from Frontier that they're actually giving out the free ARXs like that, and it encourages people to log in, even though people might just log in and then close the game right away just to collect their free ARXs. And even though, yes, some people have pointed out that, well, the cash equivalent of them is, I think, maybe something like 6 cents or something per day or something. So it's not like it's a huge amount of, well, if you translate it over to real life money, but we probably wouldn't expect that either. Last week we briefly talked about the things with players and open play, and I also did a straw poll on one of my live streams, and I did see the same story come up a lot as I talked about last week, and my gut feeling seems to be correct, that the majority of players are playing in either private groups or solo. I think from the straw poll we did on the live stream, it was around 25% of people who said they played for the majority of the time they played in open, and the rest 75% were playing in either solo or private groups. But I find it interesting that it is like that. I mean, if we still have 25% of people in open, and I don't know how big of a percentage of the PvP communities are PvPers, but I don't think it's 25%. So there must be other players playing majority in open. So there must be targets for the PvPers. Otherwise, I guess there would be not much fun being a PvP if there's nothing to shoot at. Of course, unless you're going to fight other PvPers, but I guess that would be the best outcome, since then you have both sides of the fight who actually want to participate. And I guess it's more challenging for a PvP player to go and fight other people who have experience in PvP and has their ship kitted out for them, rather than trying to pull out a mining ship that has no weapons and poor shields. Unless, of course, you just want to do it for the hate comments and the flaming in chat. That's definitely also an option. I definitely think that there are people who do it just because of that. But anyway, I just thought I would do a quick follow-up on that, since we talked about it last week. But that's going to be it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.